You're both wrong.
Whoa,
Wait, what'd I do? Yeah.
Raining down guts in like a 3-mile radius.
A quick decapitation, and then
Your accomplishment?
your
Mine.
accomplishment mine now.
Get a massage, and then it's like,
Whoa,
whoa.
whoa. 3.
Oh, 2.
1.
Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast.
That was cool.
Wow, that was fun, Houston.
I mean, it took a while for you guys to understand what was happening.
Well, I feel like we kind of freestyled it. I don't think there was any understood happenings happening anyway.
I mean, nothing's ever really understood.
That's true.
Not around here, at least.
well, that's not true at all,
Nothing's
actually.
really understood. Nothing's real. That's a fact.
There are plenty of things that are understood. One of them is that you should leave a comment and like on this video.
That's true.
Bada bing.
Well understood.
Let's see if this video could get 4 likes, gamers.
And go check out our merch. First link in the thing below.
I gotta teach Danny how to talk again into the mic. I don't know what's going on here.
I just don't like it. I don't like it pointed at this angle. I feel like
It's a little too
this
phallic.
was right bomb.
All right.
Right there.
Right bomb for you.
Because then I don't like to go, you know.
The
And plus allergies are on. Just allergies are wrecking me.
yeah, Danny's
I've been taking Claritin too. Totally wrecked.
Dude, I always wonder if people back in caveman times experienced all these same weird problems we have, like allergies, like in the middle of hunting season, where they just I can't see, I can't breathe. What's going on?
This boar, you let the boar get away from you again, Erg? What are you doing, dude? I'm sorry, man. I got the sniffs.
And they have no idea what pollen is. They just think God's mad at them.
Yeah, it was like, oh, I got the weird sniffle. What? How do they talk?
The curse. I got the curse of the.
What words do caveman know? How do I talk
They
like a
don't know
caveman?
any words. I don't think. I think it's just like, ooh,
I got the weird sniff.
th-
I don't see boar.
saying multiple words. I think it's literally just like, oh, no.
Or are our bodies just that much worse now?
It's probably a mixture of that. But I think if it happened to them, I think they'd just be murdered. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, by like the dinosaurs? Or?
By whatever. I mean, like they fall off a cliff because they can't see.
I mean,
Idiot.
what kind? What kind? That's more like they have the fuzzy disease or something.
No,
Like they need glasses.
Have you ever had a sneeze attack? A sneeze attack will incapacitate any caveman for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You can murder anyone in the middle of a sneeze attack.
Because they are totally incapacitated, and your body, you're being essentially forced to make noise and reveal your location to predators.
That's a good point too. Or you scare away your prey, and now you can't eat for many moons because the deer's gone because you sneezed.
Yeah, no caveman wants to sneeze.
Do you think a gladiator ever died from like, oh, I got it, sneeze, and like now he's dead? I'd be upset.
I thought I read that like a lot of the time gladiators didn't die. Like they don't die nearly as much as people thought.
What is that?
I thought
What?
they were
Like most
fights
fights,
to the death.
yeah, most fights weren't to the death. The only time they would die is if there was a fight. It's not to the death, but then like they got a fatal injury.
So what? It's like UFC. It was the first.
Yeah,
UFC?
I think it was more like UFC.
Like I'm gonna choke you out.
Like if they got incapacitated or hurt too bad, they'd stop and then.
So the emperor didn't go like stomp his face in.
I don't even know. I'm just making stuff up.
God dang it!
I'm sure.
I just read that in passing one time. It could have been by just like you writing it
yeah,
down on
I
the
was gonna
internet
say,
somewhere.
I
and then
read
I read
that.
it and went, that sounds right.
I
Yeah,
could.
maybe.
I
I like
believe
it and
that
it
it's-
sounds true.
So I'm
But
gonna
most
keep it.
importantly, I like
I'm
it.
gonna keep that as a fact then.
Yeah.
I could believe there's a mix. Like it's a good mix. Of
Yeah.
Like not every show was to the death, but some like on special on holidays and like on the emperor's birthday and stuff.
Yeah.
Then there was like
Then there's some
huge
blood.
fights to the death, and there was no mercy. Like different types of WWE matches. You know.
Yeah.
You know how some are just
Oh yeah.
no holds bar. Like you know
It's the destroyer from the top ropes with the long sword.
they have tables, ladders, and chairs matches.
Yeah,
which
steel
I'm sure
cage.
the gladiators had.
Dude, the Colosseum used to be able to be filled with water and have ship battles.
No way.
That's a fact. That
is
is
a fact.
psychotic to me. They had pirates duking it out. First of all, I don't know if I would go to that ticketed event. I don't know if I'd go because a stray cannonball right to the fans. That's a
Well,
souvenir
it's
no
like,
one
it's
wants.
like catching a foul ball. You just die
yeah,
instead.
right to the freaking. No more head on that foul
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think, I first of all, I think it's just incredibly impressive that they were able to figure out how to do that in a building.
Yeah, and then right after
Although
that,
it didn't look very big Like because we've seen it. So
Oh, yeah,
it's
we've
like,
been
No, it
there.
doesn't look that big.
So
not that big.
so it's not that big, which makes me leads me to believe that they're like fighting in
Tiny
kayaks,
ships, like tiny ships.
like little
Like rowboats?
1v1 ships.
Okay, maybe little 1v1 ships. But yeah, and then what? You just sink the ship, and then you just
Or
Yeah,
maybe
what happens if the fight happens underwater? Now the
Isn't
fans
it-
can't. There's no underwater screens.
Isn't the Coliseum very porous though? It's very holy.
Not that's now because it's destroyed. But back then it was like
Oh,
beauty. They had a dome.
they can fill it with water.
Yeah, and they could fill it with water. I don't
They
understand.
They literally had a system to get rid of it once it was filled.
And then they have the lions come out and start attacking people too.
Yeah.
They were the first circus. They were the first ship battle. They were the first entertainment. I mean, all those things probably aren't true, but definitely the first circus. If you have a lion in there, it's a
Man,
circus.
that must have been such a fun place. Like me and all my boys getting drunk, going to the Coliseum.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
that was like their baseball games. It's like you get these like.
but way cooler.
Yeah, wait.
I mean, yeah, way cool. I wonder if it was even that. Did they sell it like how the UFC is like, oh, McGregor versus Khabib? Did they sell it like this gladiator versus that gladiator? And like, oh no, I don't want to see that one because I know the Destroyer is gonna smash this guy. I don't want to go waste my tabloons on that.
I don't know. The Blues.
Whatever it was.
I don't think they had
Oh, they just showed up.
like because I just don't think they had the right like marketing tools. Like they couldn't like
Well, the posters.
Yeah, I guess
They have
you
a
could
sketch-
put up
sketch-
posters.
sketch- Let's do
That's
posters.
all you need.
Yeah, but that
Town
seems,
square.
But
Yeah.
that seems like a very like a large. I don't know.
No, you get posters and you get one guy with like a bell in the town square going, "This weekend, Sunday, 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 watch the Destroyer."
Yeah,
Yeah, that's probably true.
yeah. And then they come on a quick decapitation, and then everyone goes home.
Boom.
Yeah.
There had to be like one or two stray arrows to a fan, right? Like
Oh, one or two.
more.
Every
weekend.
I mean, you made that joke about the baseball cannon, going into the crowd and killing somebody. But
That's a quick summary.
foul balls kill people a lot.
Yeah, it's the same-
It's kind of crazy that you can go to a game and then just be struck by an object.
I don't think they kill people a lot.
I mean, they
It
could-
happens I think once a season at least.
if they
No
that's
way.
so much.
No
yo,
way.
dude, there's
so much.
There's tons of
I don't
videos of
believe you.
it.
But
Tons
I'm
of
Oh
sure
no, people get hit.
People
yeah.
are definitely hospitalized.
Say killed.
It's happened at a game from that I was at.
It's killed.
Someone died.
Killed old woman, baseball, boom.
Oh, that'll
right to
do
the
it
head.
though. That'll do it. Old woman,
baseball, boom.
dust.
That
Old
is
woman,
a-
baseball, boom.
Like
Then there was the one time that the guy tried to get the foul ball and he went, ooh.
His fault.
that one was
Probably,
bad.
probably also way too many beers.
That one was
but-
bad.
That one was very bad, but because of the camera work after. Because they thought like, oh, look at this guy trying to get the ball, and then they accidentally filmed his death.
Yeah.
But then they didn't know where to shoot the camera, so they just zoomed in next to the pile of his onion rings and went, oh, look at those onion rings.
Yeah, well, that's a way to cover it up.
those were
news
taken
guys.
out. Those were taking it out on the
That's
field as
so.
well.
That's so morbid.
And you could get these onion rings at Joe's Onion Ring Shack.
It was
right
so-
around the block.
It was so strange.
I also know the people that like vehemently fight for the foul ball.
Oh, yeah.
Will like punch a child and kick over a couple drinks. Those people need to relax a little bit.
For foul ball, no. If it's like I don't know, Derek Jeter's 10,000.
Right,
hit,
like A-Rod's
All right,
A-Rod's 3,000th home run. Someone's getting
Yeah,
punched.
dude.
Someone's getting hit.
that's a brawl.
And also
that's
that-
mosh pit.
That ball was worth, I think, a couple hundred G's, and the
Yeah.
guy didn't want to give it back to A-Rod.
Good.
No, like even to sell. I'm saying even to sell.
Your accomplishment,
Your
mine.
accomplishment, mine now. You pay me more.
His
Like,
biggest accomplishment is getting someone else's accomplishment.
in the form of a little trophy.
Yeah.
I'd be upset if I was A-Rod. I'd probably kidnap his kids or something.
Well, you don't think he was just trying to pawn stars A-Rod? Like,
No, he's
hey,
definitely
Best I
Come
could do is 2 million.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you want this ball? You never have another ball. If I was A-Rod, I would literally just get another baseball and go, "This was my 3,000th."
You were worried against mine.
Put it in the mantle. That's same exact thing. It's same exact.
It's
thing.
not like, I mean, are there serial numbers on the balls?
No.
Where like this is definitely the 10,000.
Nothing. If A-Rod says
Probably
that's
just
his
an official MLB
yeah,
ball.
if A-Rod said that's his 3,000th home run, I'll believe him. He could probably sell. A-Rod could probably sell a bunch of shit like that. I have my first home run ball.
NFT.
Yeah, NFT of him hitting it on top of, and it comes with the ball.
Yeah.
That's value.
I don't even think he's hit 3,000 home runs.
That's the,
Whatever
this-
it was.
It was absolutely 3,000.
I thought it was. I thought it was Barry Bonds did that, and then everybody got upset because
Juiced?
They revoked. I mean, you can't revoke the 3,000 home runs.
No, the Hall of Fame.
But they revoked your Hall of Fame.
Well, it was the same
status.
thing. It's the same exact thing with ARod. I'm pretty sure ARod got the 3,000.
Oh well, good for him.
Yeah.
Mr. 299.
Well, now he's kept 3,000, but he did just get divorced from Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, really?
So who's the winner there?
He's being real sad boy hours about it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Who's she going for now? Is it someone young, like a rapper?
She's going for 6 rings. This is like her 5th divorce.
Yeah.
Get that bag.
She's
queen.
gonna be the Tom Brady of.
Tom Brady of
divorces.
divorces. Oh, that's sad. Well, he was, they were rolling around the sheets for long enough.
Yeah.
Let him, I guess, pick someone else.
He also got caught in some Instagram models' DMs.
Ah, that'll do it.
Do you keep the ring? The woman? Does she keep the ring?
If it's so,
Here we go.
I'll tell you right now. If it's just a ring you bought for her, then yes, definitely, it's yours. It was a gift. But if it's like, oh, this is my grandma's, been passed down for generations, you give that back.
Dude, I've always wanted to experience that. I don't think I've ever gotten anything hand down in the jewelry kind. But that'd be really cool.
Well, I think
Someone has to start it in your family for it to work.
I'll
so
do it.
You got to start.
I'll start handing down like a piece. I'll just pretend when I'm really old that a rock, this one rock, is worth a lot of money, and I'll just keep having them pass it down.
I mean, you could. That would totally work. Just totally make up sentimental value about any object.
Yeah, right.
And then pass it down. I mean, they won't know, especially 1 generation removed, 2 generation removed.
Exactly.
Boom. All of a sudden now, whatever story you tell, that is truth.
Yeah, it's like this rock was from my friend Buzz gave me this rock from the moon, and it just keep passing it down until my great grandchild is getting called names for this fake moon rock.
Also, if you do the thing where if you do the big dramatic scene where like if she takes it off and goes, "We're done," and throws it at you, now I'm keeping it.
Oh,
now
yeah.
I don't care. Now it's definitely
Yeah, and
mine.
then the next day she's like, "Oh, I was a little passionate there. Can I have my ring back, please?"
Yeah,
like
no.
it still hurts where you hit me.
Yeah.
Or she throws, or you
I got
just
pelted.
Yeah, or she just throws it into the river, and then it's no one.
She does a little Titanic.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Ah. So you're on the Titanic. What are your chances of making it out of there? What do you think? You know what happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just making sure.
Enlighten me.
I'm making sure.
I'd
No,
say probably small
Small.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting off that boat.
If you're
dude.
not a woman or child, I'd say
or rich.
No, I'm getting off that boat.
even if you're rich, man.
Yeah.
When you're rich, money's not up running the operation in that scenario.
True.
Didn't the captain like get off early though, which he's not supposed to?
No, I thought he went down with the
captain
ship.
went down with the ship.
Well-
The chef, he tried to kill himself. But
Wait, are we
then
talking about the
they
movie or
found
are we talking about real life?
Oh God, I my facts are
I've
straight.
not seen the movie.
My facts are straight from the
okay.
movie, so we got a
My-
cross examination.
The chef is a real life fact because in the movie the chef dies, but in reality the chef drank an entire bottle of whiskey and then somehow survived, and they found him in the ocean.
Oh,
They're
I
like,
remember that.
pick
Yeah,
him
I
up.
remember that story. Yeah, the whiskey,
Pick 'em up.
the whiskey, like something with his core temperature, and it just long enough to
But
live.
the man just tried to kill
It's
himself.
like trying to.
He's just floating in the river, and they're like, "Hey, get that guy up here."
How did they even know he was alive? What was he just chilling? Like,
He's like, "Ah."
So hungover.
5 more minutes. 5 more minutes,
5 more
please.
minutes.
It's nice in here.
Just let me die.
But I think the captain did die.
Oh, that's good.
Isn't that a
Bring it
crazy
back.
rule that the captain?
There is
You-
no rule.
No, it's not.
It's
no,
not a rule.
You're both wrong.
Wait, what'd I do?
If first of all, if
Oh, it
if,
is a rule.
If you're a captain of a ship and you leave before everyone else of the ship is taken off, you will go to jail.
That's
Yeah,
the rule.
well, good luck catching me.
But you don't have to go down with the
straight to
ship.
Mexico.
yeah, you just have to make sure everybody on this.
That's not a
ship
crazy
is
rule at
safe.
all.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, we can't have the person in charge go and jump ship. It's over.
But it would be very funny if that was the rule and everybody was safe and the ship is sinking and we could easily have saved them. It's
Yeah, like
sorry, buddy.
yeah,
You gotta go
Yeah.
down or you're going to jail.
This is occupational hazard. You got to go down with this.
You
ship.
took an oath.
Yeah, the lifeboat is right there. It's like, no, please. He's like, I understand my duties. I'll go down.
No, have you guys seen what happened with the? I think it's called Concordia, the cruise ship. Like this crazy captain was trying to show off for his
Yep,
mistress,
That's good.
and
always
there's a whole
the
video on
mistress.
YouTube.
Always a
and,
mistress.
and tried to do essentially the equivalent of like a drift, like when a guy pulls up in his car and goes
Yeah.
right, but to the shore, and then beaches the ship, and a lot of other crazy stuff happened. Like when the rescuers came in, and they got everyone out, then the rescuers started looting, and they went straight for the casino. Smart move.
Good
Wait,
man.
when is this?
Also, where is this?
This is a few years ago, and it only.
Oh, is it
took,
the one that flipped over?
No,
I mean, that
No,
was a
no,
good
no.
guess. It was.
that's
I mean,
no. The one.
Because remember there was that huge one that like flipped over on the shore.
Well, it flipped at one point, but
That'll help.
like way after.
oh.
Not
To be fair,
the same one.
To be fair, if I'm going to rescue this ship that this doof and his mistress just like ruined, I'm gonna take some coins from the casino.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna take some
definitely.
coins.
He also same thing. He's in jail. He's same thing. Left like almost immediately.
He's like, I
Almost
gotta get
immediately.
out of here.
Went,
I saw this is a totally unrelated topic, but I saw a truck almost just take off the top of its, like a low clearance.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like you know how you're like, oh, those signs are always like, who are they for? Like truck drivers.
It's like, oh, this guy.
They're for this guy. He actually had to move to the wider part of the bridge just to squeak underneath. Like he thought he was gonna make it, and he was going under this underpass, and then he was like, nope. And he blocked all the traffic, had to reverse and then go to the wider part.
So do they have different road maps?
I was wondering that, or if they have a
I think
different
they have a
GPS.
GPS that tells them where they cannot go.
I feel like, dude, our stuff's not that advanced yet. They have a database of every overpass and underpass and their height.
Well, I
like,
think
I don't
there are
know.
some highways
You just
that are
gotta pay attention.
that they're just marked for like no truck access. You know?
Pay attention.
Right, but the ones that are truck access, but it has different heights of overpasses.
But how do you pay attention to that? It's like you can only really see it when you're like it's
You-
too late.
Well, you just have to know how many feet your truck is.
That's just basic. You should know that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, hopefully that's the first tape measure you pull out. But I'm saying it's like, oh, does that say 810 or 811? It's like, oh god, it's like it's not like they scout
funny.
beforehand.
You also
One
have-
inch could be $100,000.
$100,000. 1 inch
Also
could be
stuff like-
people's lives.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
Also
Not worth
s-
that 1 inch,
Also,
folks.
stuff like that, you have to know the clearance on an angle.
Yeah, they need to be good at geometry.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They're doing calculus.
They need-
calculating the derivative of
They
the
need
curve.
they need perfect eyesight, no calculus, and they're running on 0.4 hours of sleep.
oh yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'm
And a
generali-
blowjob from a lizard,
a
lot
lot
lizard.
lizard. Yeah, I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
being
Here we go.
like generic.
Generic?
Generic, not generic.
Usually that.
Generous.
no, not generic.
Gennaro.
Robert
No,
Gennaro.
I don't know if I'm being
Gentrified?
no, what the
Jubilee?
I don't know if I'm simplifying these people, but they don't seem like people who can do that type of math.
Generalizing. You were looking for
Generalizing.
generalizing. We needed some
Generalizing.
context. So you're calling them dumb.
Yeah,
You're
well,
calling
not-
these
not
truck
dumb.
drivers dumb.
You call him dumb?
You call
How long did it take
not
you to just
calling
think
them-
of that word?
I'm not calling them smart. Yeah, I know. This is seriously not looking good
Are you
for
a truck
me.
driver?
I think I could. Could you see me as a truck driver?
Yeah, I can
Oh
see
my
you
God.
swimming in lot
Just like-
lizards.
Just
Is rubber ducky?
ham radioed up.
Ham, yeah, eating some ham.
Do they just talk to each other on that?
Oh, I'm sure life stories come out. You know,
Yeah, things definitely get real on the old ham box.
on the old ham box.
It's sad boy hours, boys.
Yeah, all of you truckers out there at 3:30 a.m. I'm with you, brothers.
Orgy at my truck.
That is crazy though. That's their job is just drive for like 13 hours at a time.
It's also about to be eliminated.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as self-driving gets
Excuse me.
as soon as self-driving gets good,
Self-driving trucks.
first ones to go.
Yeah, and there goes all those truck drivers. And things could get there faster.
But I guess you'll need to have someone in the car anyway. You're not gonna have a truck driving with no one in it. You're gonna have a truck driving by itself with some guy in there just in case.
Yeah,
things
with some
go-
guy on his
At
laptop.
the beginning for
at
sure.
the beginning at least.
Yeah, I mean, but now you could just have any like Joe Schmo do it. You know, some guy just.
You
know, they
you
say-
can just hire him to do a different job while the truck is driving itself.
Yeah, you know, this guy.
Now you can do two jobs at
Yeah,
once.
because this guy could just be sitting, doing his job, being in this truck, and like working on his computer also from a phone hotspot.
They say I've heard that they think, and whenever you say that, like I don't know who they is.
Right.
Assuming it's
Danny.
you want to think that it's experts, but it could just be some guy.
could
But
just be-
anyway,
yeah.
they say that that driving is going to be illegal in like 20 years or something.
You have to do the self-driving.
Yeah, everything will have self-driving, and it'll be so much more dangerous to drive like on your own that it's just going to be illegal.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah, that means definitely people are gonna like make their own little private roads in their homes, you
Yeah.
know, on their plots of land,
Danny's
so
gonna
that
do
they
that.
can drive
Yeah.
around their cars.
Yeah, it's like
And cry.
yeah, yeah, and like you're the kids. You guys can never understand what we had to go through. We had to
I had to turn the wheel.
We had to parallel park.
That's essentially what the president has to do. Any president, once he becomes president, can never drive on a civilian road ever again, because it's like deemed too unsafe.
Just drive.
And so a lot of them like have like private roads on their properties, so they can just like drive around in a truck.
Yeah, but who's still really going after like George Bush? Like, what does it matter? I feel like there should be a 2-president limit. Like, what are all these resources going to? Who's still going after Bush?
I don't know. I mean, you'd be surprised.
I see like, what do we got?
Well,
Obama,
US
like
order of the president.
no, I'm saying like Obama
Well, the
like
two
should
older
still get the
ones-
protection. Anything before that, it doesn't
the
matter.
2 older ones probably can't even drive.
If they drive, it's more of a it's for everyone else's safety, not theirs. If they
But
drive.
yeah, no, I think George Bush probably still on somebody's hit list.
Yeah,
that's-
I would agree.
That's a good point. We
I'd
got
be
him.
inclined to agree with that.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, that's an outlier. Dude,
Now, but now he paints.
And so is
Have you seen
probably-
his paintings?
yeah, he's like Bob Ross, George Bush.
So I think it's a very funny trajectory.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. What about? I also think about old people driving. I think that once you pass a certain age, you should have to take the road test every year to keep driving. Because
totally agree.
there are some
100%.
absolute crypt keepers driving these death machines,
True.
and it's like, how does she see over the wheel? It's one of those cartoon old ladies with the white curly hair and the 7-inch thick frames. It's like, someone is she supposed to be in a car? I think she's confused.
I've seen cars being driven like her head doesn't even pop above the steering
Yeah,
wheel.
it's like, how is she
It's
seeing?
literally just like 2 little hands
Yeah.
that are on top. I'm like, what is happening?
It's like,
here?
you know what? I'm not gonna cut in front of this person. We're gonna stay behind her just in case.
Yeah.
My grandpa had Alzheimer's, and like in the early stages, he would still drive all the time, and there's no like law or anything in place to stop that from
Yeah.
happening. It's not like they like did a test and then go, okay, you're no longer fit to drive, which they should.
Yeah, especially if like some old guy thinks he used to be like a Formula One racer, and he's going down the Grand Prix like Italy right now, and it's just like a side road.
Yeah. They also
Yeah, his old memories coming back.
Yeah,
supposedly that's a conversation you have to like have with your parents one day. It's like, hey, I don't think you can drive anymore.
yeah. Maybe you should lay off the gas a little bit.
That must be very upsetting. Like what? I can still drive. Come on.
Okay.
Remember that speed bump last week? That was Tommy.
Oh, jeez,
gone now.
Jeez. Yeah, but I hit that turn really good, didn't I?
No, but
boys?
You did. It was sick.
It was sick though.
I totally agree. A test should be mandatory. Honestly, you should have to take a few tests in between too, because there are some like 30-year-old, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds that need a refresh.
No, it's just it should go like
I'd say, like,
what do
every
you get
10
it at?
every 10
60?
years.
Yeah, decade. Ooh, say decade 3 times. fast.
Decade.
All right, you're really cool.
Then-
and then 5 year, 5 year,
and then
every
every
year,
year.
every month.
And then every day when you're in your hundreds.
Yeah, but and then
You want to drive, you got to prove it first.
and then by that time, the test will be so annoying to have to get every time. Just stop doing
Exactly.
it. Just stop doing it. Would you guys do a mud bath?
In what
Like
capacity?
at a spa.
Yeah, like a spa.
Yeah, sure.
I wouldn't.
Seems like a bit of an oxymoron.
Yeah, I agree.
Isn't it all about exfoliation?
Yeah, but who's to say? Well, why is I don't believe it.
I mean, the point of a spa is because they feel good, right? It's not like a scientific thing, right?
Yeah. Also, I'm not saying this because I want to know, but how do you initiate the ending to the massage,
What do you mean?
the happy part?
Oh, I don't know.
How would you go about that?
That's something that I think is like.
Oh, you think it's pre-negotiated?
No, I think it's pretty clear, actually. I think.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. How would
okay,
you do
well,
it?
I've never got one.
Yep.
Just to be clear,
Yep,
police,
yep.
if you're watching. But no, at a massage, don't they always say like, "Oh, dress to the level you're comfortable with," right?
And you think
So
that
you have to get naked, I think, for this to happen.
so you think that if you get naked,
Well, you also have to be at a place that is like clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if you go to a massage parlor and then you go to a massage parlor, there's like
Right.
a big difference.
right?
Like-
Like the awning is a little ripped.
Like I don't think it happens at spas where you can get mud baths at. you know?
Yeah, exactly.
no, that's when
exactly.
that's where you just have to pay like hundreds to get it.
So
No, I don't think you get it at
No,
all.
no,
This
no.
this happens at like a strip mall. Little
Oh
little
god,
tiny
in
massage
a
parlor.
strip mall.
yeah, maybe the place doesn't even have a sign.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
possible.
Yeah.
And so you're naked, they're there, and then I think the masseur would just say, yeah, you correct me, I totally believe you.
I think it's masseuse.
The masseuse would just would initiate it probably.
Initiate it.
I think she would also should also go like should kind of go down and be like,
Yeah.
Or she'd start at like your calf, like go higher, okay?
Is this good?
Like thigh higher, okay?
And then basically, if you don't say stop,
Yeah.
then I think she'll
It's
probably
like,
just
Yeah.
happy ending.
I mean,
This is just
it's
my
strictly
theory.
speculation. I'm just
speculation.
curious how these people do it. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Seems
don't
pretty straightforward to me.
Yeah, or it's like the massage is gonna be $45, and right before you go in, you like hand 60 or something.
Yeah,
might be
I think
it,
that's
yeah.
part of
Tip
it.
them early.
If it's a sketchy massage parlor and seems like a relatively high price for a massage, then you're getting the goods. You might even get fucked.
Also, if the massage
Nice.
is terrible, like is this person licensed?
Yeah.
And then
Right, so you could
You're
tell from
like,
the
okay, I
beginning of
know
the
it's gonna-
massage. If my back is feeling worse after this massage, I'm probably gonna
I
get
didn't
it.
pay for a massage then.
Yeah,
Pay for something else.
This
Yeah.
is a pretend. This is a pretend scenario.
I think the point is it's not like people who have this happen to them, they know what's happening
to them.
before it
These
happens.
people are
you know?
professional.
Oh, right. The professional happy endings.
Like very
Those-
rarely does anybody get a massage and then it's like,
Whoa,
whoa,
whoa.
holy crap,
I
a
didn't-
happy ending.
Yeah, it's like,
I
oh,
didn't
no.
expect that.
Yeah, it's like, well, yeah, I didn't say anything. Like they did it, officer. I don't know.
Like, sir, this place is called Happy Touch.
Have you guys seen this video of it's television maybe back in like the 90s, early 2000s? There was a beached whale. Well, dead beached whale.
That's good.
And they didn't know what to do with it.
Okay.
So on national TV, they blew it up with a bunch of explosives.
Jeez.
I've not seen this.
I mean, yeah.
It's funny because whenever like you would think if this happened, okay, you're gonna call these people and these people will handle it, and some experts will come in and they'll know exactly what to do. That's not what happens at all. If there's something like something that doesn't happen often, they just like throw their smartest people at it and go, what do you want to do? We should blow it up.
Well, there's no experts in exploding a whale.
That's
Exactly.
true. But there's also like, how many times does a beach whale happen where we have a team that we pay to take care of this?
There's a
also?
public beach and everything.
Yeah.
And they exploded it, and it went horribly, horribly wrong.
I
First of all,
I can't imagine that going well at all.
this was the head explosives plan. He said that we're gonna fill it with so many explosives that it should just
Evaporate?
theoretically evaporate, and there will be no problem. Maybe we'll have a chunk here, a chunk there.
Who signed off on that?
You know what actually happened? It exploded as was planned, and it I'd say 75% of the whale was untouched, still on it, and then just a bunch of guts flew everywhere, and it was
dude.
raining down guts in like a 3-mile radius
Oh my god.
for like 5 minutes after the fact.
Oh my god. Did I throw
You
up?
guys got to watch this video.
I'd throw up and I'd beat this guy up.
This sounds amazing, actually.
75% of the problem was still there. There's still a dead whale on the beach.
And the guy just goes, "Okay, Jerry, can you go get more of the explosives?" And everyone goes, "Shut up right now."
Yeah, because now you just have a whale carcass and just a scene out of a horror movie. Everybody's covered in blood.
Oh my god! I hope. Yeah, they could be used in a horror movie. I hope they recorded it. I've seen videos.
It did. It was not live television.
Oh, thank God! Oh, it's on live television.
Yeah.
I've seen videos of people trying to push it and some guy just falling straight through because it's like so much pressure on a little
Isn't
point.
that from? That's from a show, isn't it?
Is that a movie?
Isn't that from like Reno 911 or something?
Oh, I could have made that up then.
I think I've seen that. I think
So I was like, I've seen videos of
I mean,
a man pushing his way through a whale.
I did. That's what I remember. I could see that though. First of all, if that happened to me, I'd go home. And
But I don't get it. Why? Because it's decomposing.
No, it's like
Like,
it's
there's no way you'd be able to just push through a whale.
It's because of so much like all this pressure on one little spot. It's like how if Superman actually tried to save a plane, he would just go straight through it because his little hand is
but-
trying to hold up this whole metal
Yeah,
thing.
but what I'm saying is, I don't think we have that force to push through a whale.
I don't think a whale is that hard.
it's the blubber.
That's soft. You could push through that.
You can't
like
push
you
through
can't push through
blubber.
us because we're like bones and stuff. You could push through. I could push through a
If
whale,
it's decomposing, maybe.
and it's dead.
I think
Who
the
knows how long it's
I
been
think
dead.
the decomposing is really what your argument should be built off of.
I
here.
think it's both. I think I could
it's
push
from
through a live
show.
whale.
I think that was a scene from a show or movie.
All right. Well, thank
But-
you for fact checking me on fact-checking me on that.
Fact check.
Fact check.
Leave in the comments below. Do you think you could punch through a whale?
I think I could punch through a whale. I think I could punch through a sea turtle.
Oh my God, you're so wrong.
Oh
You
no,
cannot
I could
punch
get
through a
right
sea
through that
turtle.
sea turtle, dude. If you prop up that shell like a wooden board, poof, straight through. I
can't.
crack that turtle.
Have you ever punched through a wooden board?
I have. It's
have.
easy.
Have
And
you
if
guys?
and if you did it, easy.
Did you karate chop? You punch.
No, just a punch,
Yeah.
or just like a stiff. I think it was this.
Oh, you
actually.
palmed it.
Palm strike.
Yeah.
Palm strike.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I want to watch that video.
Where
though.
can you find
You should put it up.
I'm not putting it up.
Find me at JTHolding97 on Instagram, and you could find me YouTube at JBalls, and you can find me at Goblin on JBalls or at JBalls.
Stop.
You can find me.
Goblin on these nuts. Got him.
God damn it.
Nobody even said anything. You
It
can
doesn't
find me
matter
at
anymore.
Danny is watching
Just
on
nailed it.
Instagram and TikTok, and that's it.
You can find me at Aunt Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
Piggy Boys Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, share with your aunts and uncles, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.
I'm looking up the whale thing.